Yo guys, and welcome to this video here covering the fifth matchup of the European Regional Playoffs. This is our second semi-final matchup. We're here with Barca versus Vitality. Barca making a great run through the lower half of the bracket, beating Bologna and then Reciprocity to make it to the semi-final. Vitality, this is their first game here and they're looking to start off on the front foot as they're on the attack now, just over a minute in, as we can see here, looking for a back pass but given straight to Flakes, who plays it over to Ronicky, who cuts inside back to Flakes, who puts this one in. Barca, we've seen these two, Flakes and Ronicky, linking up so nicely for them all season and throughout this regional playoffs, and we're seeing it again here. K-Dot there was looking for that back pass over to Fairy Peaks, but it went straight to Flakes, who just came in, passed it over to Ronicky, took one touch out in front of himself, cut it back over to Flakes. K-Dog and Fairy Peak both diving at this ball. Vitality maybe just a bit slow to start here in this game one, and Flakes with a great finish to put this ball in. Barca trying to keep up this momentum after their last two series wins. They strike first here in game one. It's 1-0. Flakes now in control of this ball on the sidewall here for Barca, looking to bring it forward towards the net. Flicks it towards net, is well cleared out by Fairy Peak, but it's straight to Diva. The follow-up from Ronicky is in. Barca double their advantage here, just coming straight in with this early pressure, bringing it to Barca in this game one. Flakes with so much to do here. 1 against 2, just puts it towards net, gives up possession, but Fairy Peak clear. It's a decent clear, but it's giving it straight back to Devo. Not what you want to be doing when you've just gained possession. You don't want to give it straight back to the other team. It was a good opportunity to try and transition and counter attack, but then Devo, his shot just wide, but it's a perfectly placed off the back wall because it takes Alpha and K-Dot out of the game, and Ronicky coming in just slams that home out of the reach of K-Dot on the goal line. A great finish. He's been shooting incredibly well these last few weeks of the season and throughout this regional playoffs. He scores Barca's second and they double their advantage. Just under half the game left to go now. Fairy Peak in control of this ball here on the wall in his own back half. The miss from Ronicky there as he dived in on the counter attack. Fairy Peak will just put this one on net and get one back here for Vitality. Devo was pushing towards that ball in the back corner, gets beaten by Fairy Peak. Barca still in a solid position at this point and a lot for Vitality to do to score, but in comes Ronicky just diving in and misses the ball entirely. Such a costly misplay. Doesn't need to push that ball at all whatsoever. Devo's in the corner, can't get out, so it would just put two of them in the corner and put Flakes in a really bad position on the backfield. The fact he misses makes it even worse as it just allows Fairy Peak in. He's got an empty net to shoot this ball at. Flakes can't get back in time. This is hit over his head there. Poor goal to give away from Barca. Vitality cut the lead in half. Barca now looking to get back on the front foot here, but it's going to be taken downfield by Alpha. He gets demoed, which gives Flakes possession. However, he gives it straight back to Fairy Peak. The infield pass over to K-Dot. The shot is good there for Vitality. They get the equaliser here. It was a great demo there to gain possession back for Barca in the Vitality half, but Flakes, so much time here, could roll it back to a teammate, take it up the wall. Nope, just backflips, gives possession away there. Such a terrible decision. You have to be on top of your game in these kind of games, especially against a team like Vitality who will punish you, and that's exactly what they do here. That one tiny mistake, the infield pass from Fairy Peak over to K-Dog, it's slammed home. Ronicky can't get there on the backfield. He's got no boost, and Vitality equalise. Game one, they're going into overtime here. So with 44 seconds in, the clear coming out from Devo just gives the ball over to Vitality. We've got an empty net to shoot at here, looking to complete this turnaround from 2-0 down. Two players go there and they give up possession. The long clear from Devo, Flakes is in on the net, rolls this one in here. Barca take game one on the counter attack. Such a costly mistake there. Alpha and K-Dot both just jumping for that same ball, and Alpha gets there first, I believe, and just puts an extremely weak shot on net. easy for Devo to clear. Ferry Peak pushed up, maybe expecting a pass or trying to follow up on the shot. This long clear from Devo just puts Flakes in on the backfield, who was already halfway down the field, to just tap it in. Barca take game one as they look to cause an upset here in this semi-final. They're 1-0 up in the series. Into game two then now, and a booming clear coming out here by Alpha towards the side where he looks for follow-up. Devo intercepts, misses on the second touch, and this shot from Ferry Peak will go in. Absolute chaos in the midfield here for Barca. Devo touches it off the sidewall, looking to control it, gets it round Alpha. It's good play, but then he thinks K-Dop's going to beat him to the ball, so he just dives for the block when he would have got there first. And it means it's just loose in the midfield for Ferry Peak to come in and shoot this ball. Devo's teammates thinking he was going to do better there. No one covering off the net for Barca, and it means the shot on target will just go straight in. No one can get back behind Devo to cover him, and Vitality strike first in game two. Vitality now looking to bounce back again then here after that game one loss, as they're on the attack again. This ball hit towards net just high. Alpha looking for the goal, can't find it. Now Barca on the counter attack, a long hit on net from Ronicky. It will go straight in. Barca catching them out on the counter. That's a great read by Flakes off the back wall. That is extremely difficult to make, and he does so well to get up there and block that shot. The follow-up from Alpha still bounces off the back wall into a dangerous area, but there's nobody there for Vitality. One player got demoed, so it's all around the backfield, and there was no follow-up from the other one, and Ronicky just gets up that long clear, the shot all the way downfield. Neither Ferry Peak or K-Dot could get round to that ball. It's a great hit out of reach, getting so much power there, and Barca equalise. Barca now looking to continue on the attack here as they try and continue this momentum. However, a good long clear is going to come out there. It's a good follow-up by Fakes though. However, the hit over Ronicky on the backfield, and K-Dot dunking this ball in here for Vitality. They restore their lead. It was a good long clear downfield by Flakes, and Devo on the follow-up there, able to get a good hit on net as it was well blocked by Alpha. But then Ronicky slightly caught in no man's land here. It's a great clear downfield by Ferry Peak, perfectly over to K-Dot, picking him out with this inch perfect pass. Barca with a slight overcommit there. Ronicky racing back, does well. It's a weak shot from K-Dot, and Ronicky should do so much better in this position. He's just got to roll that ball out the wall, out the way of K-Dot, but he tries to be too precise, hitting it over to the side there into K-Dop's car. You should know K-Dop is coming for the dunk here. It's a poor mistake on the backfield, giving away a goal, and Vitality restore their lead. 1 minute 33 seconds left on the clock now, on Barca having to try and find another equaliser here in this one. So this ball shot just high. It's well saved by Alpha. The follow-up blocked, and on the counter-attack, Ferry Peak puts this one in. Barca just getting caught too far downfield at the moment. They're just overcommitting constantly here, and it's costing them. Vitality just waiting back and hitting them on the counter-attack here, and it's working perfectly for them. It's a good pass by K-Dot down over to Ferry Peak, and as you could see there, all three Barca players were in that one corner, no setup or formation, and that long clear would just go all the way in. Nobody anywhere near getting to that ball. It's a great hit by Ferry Peak, and Vitality double their advantage. Straight in off the kickoff then here, and this ball bouncing towards the Barca back corner. It bounces out off the wall where Ferry Peak puts it in. Just a misread on the play off the kickoff. This one getting out of hand here now. Vitality's just running away with this game. It's a great kickoff from Ferry Peak. Devo trying to cheat up, but it just bounces off the wall, and Ronicky drives forward, expecting to be able to make it to that ball, then realises he can't, but it's too late once he turns back. It's bounced straight over to Ferry Peak, who's just going to tap this one in. Another mistake from Ronicky on the backfield, costing a goal, and Vitality just punishing all these mistakes at the moment from Barca, really showing up here in this game too, as it's 4-1. Just over a minute to go now, and this ball loose on the side will hit Barca with a long way to go to get back into this one, as one of their players looks to carry through the midfield there, but Ronicky is challenged by Alpha, who's ready and waiting, hits it downfield, flips off the wall, looking for the double, can't find it, but the follow-up from Fairy Peak goes in there. He's got his shooting boots on again here, the golden striker for the season, continuing his wonderful shooting into the regional playoffs here. But Barca just getting caught out. Ronicky gets challenged there. Flakes and Devo literally just shadowing each other in the same position here constantly from the moment Ronicky began taking that ball downfield. They've got to sort this formation out, Barca, otherwise Vitality are going to continue to punish, take nothing away from Alpha. It's a wonderful pass out and a finish from Fairy Peak, simple as you like. A man of his quality, never going to miss that, and Vitality make it 5-1. This game all but over really now, as there is just 16 seconds left. Flakes looks to push downfield towards this ball with no boost, gets a good dunk, it's dropping down in front of net. Ronicky can't quite get this one in, but on the follow-up he will put it home here. A bit of a consolation goal for Barca at this point. It's great play by Flakes though to get that dunk. The player in the back corner just wanting too much time there for Vitality. And then Ronicky gets up. It's a great aerial there, almost dunking on K-Dop's clear right on the goal line. Barca look good on offense. They've just got to cut out these mistakes and set up their formation. Ronicky just ends up tapping that ball home as it bounces out off the post. But it finishes 5-2 here in game 2. So Vitality bounce back and make it 1-1 in the series. As we move into game 3 then now, we're right at the start here, just 3 seconds in, and Alpha looking to get up for this ball here in the midfield and start Vitality off on the right foot here. He's challenged by Flakes, it pops across over to Devo, back to Flakes, Devo around the goal, into the middle, the touch from Flakes, and Ronicky will eventually put this ball in here for Barca. It was a great challenge by Flakes originally, and it almost turns into a pass here over to Devo, who's in a great attacking position. This is a wonderful goal from Barca, complete team goal. Devo playing it back over to Flakes, who drops it straight back to Devo. Fairy Peak then stranded on the goal line. Devo just catching it, trying to take it round him there as K-Dop dived in at that ball and got absolutely nothing on it. Devo then has to pinch it across the goal line because he can't get the angle. Alpha has to clear, so Flakes pops it up over in there. It's a great little touch, and Ronicky comes in, timing it perfectly to slam it home. It's a great team goal from Barca. Nothing you can really do from Vitality's point of view. You just have to sit and applaud that. Barca bouncing back after that game 2 lost here, and they get the first goal. It's 1-0 in game 3. Just over half the game left to go now, and Barca looking to keep this pressure up without any costly mistakes on defense here, but they have to give up possession now at this point. Alpha's in control. Flakes looks for the challenge, gets it, but the demo opens up the net, and K-Dop puts this one in. Again, another goal that you can't do anything about if you're the defending team. It's just wonderful play. We've had 2 of these goals now in this game 3 here. Alpha just picking this ball up, carrying it forward. Flakes has to go and challenge it, and he gets a good 50, or what you'd think is a good 50, as Ronicky should have a simple clear, but the awareness that Alpha has to realise Ronicky is just the last man back, and if he takes him out the play, one of his teammates will have a tap in, which is exactly what he does, and K-Dop taps that ball home. Ronicky can't do anything there, he has to hold his position to play the ball, and Vitality equalise. Barca now on the attack here with 7 seconds left as they look to find a goal that would surely win them their game here. Flakes trying to carry it towards net. It's a good save by Fairy Peak. Diva on the far, looks for the infield pass, but it's read by Fairy Peak. He puts this one on net. It beats the 0-second buzzer beater there, and it goes in. Vitality take the win here. It was a great carry through the air by Flakes. Fairy Peak makes a great save, but on the far, Devo should just shoot that ball towards net there, but he looks for the infield pass over to Ronicky, trying to be too clever with it, but he makes it so obvious, so Fairy Peak just gets out, reading the play, and slams this ball home, and it goes in the goal without a bounce. If it had Barca would have got away with it as the 0 second clock had just turned over there. It's a great shot from Fairy Peak. Vitality take game 3. Barca throwing it away there in the last seconds. Another costly error, but Vitality now have the lead in the series 2-1. We're into game 4 then now, and Barca have to put the end of that game 3 out of their minds here and move on to this next game and try and get back into this series now and level it up, as we're straight in off the kickoff there. This ball popping up and Alpha looking to pick it up here for Vitality, carrying it forward, hits it across the box, well dealt with, but on the far, this shot too powerful from Fairy Peak, and he puts this one in, giving Vitality an early lead. Now they're beginning to pick up momentum and look on absolutely top form here. Fairy Peak putting away any chance he gets at the moment. Alpha, this is just a half decent hit towards net. Ronicky, it's a good clear, but he has to have far, and he can't get there in time to get any touch on the ball. Flakes in behind him was in exactly the same position as him. The formation not set up properly off the kickoff, and Fairy Peak just punishing them there. Nothing Devo can do on the goal. That shot is absolutely inch perfect. Devo gets the touch, but it goes in anyway, and Vitality get an early lead in game 4. It's 1-0. Almost straight after then here, and Vitality just trying to keep the pressure up as they're on the attack again here. This ball bouncing around in the Barca back corner, eventually pops up. The Demo leaves space on the counter. This ball hit towards net, and Devo will put it in there for Barca. A great goal on the counter attack. Absolute chaos on the Vitality part. They're straight in on the attack again, and Alpha and Fairy Peak just tackling each other in the corner there. Such a silly error, not the kind of goal we expect to see Vitality giving away, and that ball pinching there between the 3 cars up into the middle, and Flakes on his rotation back from the kickoff just demos K-Dot off the backfield, leaving Devo with an empty net to get up and hit this ball. Hits it just wide, but follows in off the post and taps it home, beating Fairy Peak to that ball. A great quick response there from Barca, doing what Vitality had been doing to them and capitalising on the mistake there. Barca equalise. Devo now has possession of the ball here in the midfield, completely unchallenged. Lots of options. Pass it over to Flakes, plays it back to Devo, off the barrel. The follow-up from Ronicky, saved, but the follow-up from Flakes won't be as he smashes it home there. Barca turning this game around. It's been a great response from them here in this game 4 after the end of that game 3 going horribly wrong, and then conceding an early goal here in this one. Got really strong mentality to bounce back like this. It's a wonderful passing play. Nothing the defenders can do. They're just following the ball constantly. They're just watching as it's being played around them. They can't get anywhere near it. Ronicky's follow-up, well saved, but it gets 2 people to go, which means that once it's tapped down there by Alpha, as he made the save, Flakes can just come in, slam this ball home. Nobody getting to that ball for Vitality, and now it's Barca that have the lead, 2-1. 1 minute and 24 seconds left now as Barca try and see out another lead here, as Devo looking for the double touch here off the back wall, but it's taken away by Fairy Peak with a wonderful long clear downfield where K-Dot is waiting. He's picked out an inch perfect pass, and K-Dot will stick this one in on the difficult angle there. It's just wonderful play by Vitality, catching Barca out on transition. They think they're getting on to offense and into a really good attacking position, but K-Dot just waiting downfield, knows Fairy Peak is going to pass this ball straight to him, and he just turns low on boost, angles his car perfectly, and then the shot placement to put that in on such a tight angle. Wonderful mechanics. We know these two love to link up nicely from their duos days, and they're doing it again here in the big moments as Vitality equalise now and make it 2-2. straight in off the kickoff then here, and this ball bouncing out to the sidewall where K-Dot looking to take control now, hits it off the back wall, looking for the double touch, can't find it, but the follow-up from Fairy Peak will go in here, just catching Barca out with 2 quick goals here. Vitality, Barca just not setting up off that kickoff properly. Caleb nowhere near getting that double touch. They should be able to see it. He was looking for it, but he couldn't get it. The bounce was just too far away from him. But then no one, Ronicky or Devo, could go for this ball, but they all just sit back and allow Fairy P to come in onto this ball unchallenged, and the way he's shooting at the moment, if you allow Fairy P a free shot net, he's gonna punish you every single time, and he just places that, being all 3 defenders who are in net. Absolute perfect placement, but could have been easily stopped from a Barca point of view. A Vitality just hold out in this game. They take the win 3-2 and double their lead in the series, making it 3-1. Now then, we're into game 5 here, and the ball in the Vitality back corner as Flakes looks to push forward on to it here, but it's taken up over him by Caleb, who beats Ronke to this ball. As one player to beat in there, and Alpha with the absolute perfect carry through the air. This is the sort of mechanics we expect to see from him. Both Flakes and Ronicky getting taken out of the game by K-Dot on easy challenges. They have to do better there. They've just stranded Devo on the backfield. You can't afford to give up easy goals like that. It's just getting beat too easily, and Alpha pops this ball up for himself, carrying it through the air. K-Dot looked for the bomb. Devo does well to dodge the first one, but Alpha then puts it top right hand corner, leaves the ball and just bumps Devo out of the way. Such a clever play. If Devo had made the save anyway, it would have been incredible. That shot was placed so perfectly. But that's what we've been missing from Alpha all season long. He's showing up here though on the big occasion. Vitality strike first in game 5. It's 1-0. Alpha now picking this ball up here high in the midfield. 40 boost to work with, tapping it down for Kado, who pops it up over to Therapy, looking for the double touch. He finds it, of course he does. There's no shot this man can't put in at the moment here. Barca look like they're in a solid position here. The passing play from Vitality all inside their own half here. No one can get up and challenge Therapy for this ball. They've got no one on the back wall though at this point to challenge him and stop the double touch. Devo was the man who could have rotated up onto the back wall at this point, but he went into net, maybe thinking that Therapy was just going to carry it towards goal, so he was trying to help out Flakes, but if he'd gone up the back wall, he'd have been able to deal with that ball there, because once it drops down, there's no one even going up to challenge Therapy. They're just praying that he can't make the read. He makes it absolutely perfectly there, drops it home over their heads, off his ties. Such incredible car control and game awareness. Vitality doubled their advantage, and it's 2-0. Barca have got it all to do now to get back into this game and the series, but they're on the attack here with Ronicky looking to start up this comeback here as he carries it towards net. Gets a 50 with Alpha. It's follow up from Flakes over to Devo, who slams this one home. They get one back here. They've got a lifeline. Ronicky just starting up the offense. Alpha gets a good 50, but Fairy Peak comes racing out of net here, thinking he's going to be able to get to this ball first, but Flakes just coming out of the middle, pops it off the wall over to Devo there. Nobody in net for Vitality. Fairy Peak trying to get back round Alpha, has no boost. K-Dot jumping, trying to block, but can't get anywhere near. Fairy Peak can't make it back either. Just a poor mistake from him, not reading the play there. Barca cut the lead in half. 41 seconds left now, and Fairy Peak in control of the ball here for Vitality, who just need to see out this timer to take the win as he looks to boom it downfield. Flakes will pop it over to the side towards Devo. He's challenged though by K-Dot and actually 50 straight into the net. They're so unlucky. for Barca. Flakes, that's a good pop over to Devo. Devo slightly slow for this ball, but Cato with a very aggressive push there, and it gets extremely lucky that that ball goes straight in. That's very unfortunate from a Barca point of view. There's nothing much you can do about that, and that actually seals the game for Vitality. It finishes 3-1, so they take the series win and move on to the grand finals to play Dignitas. Barca have had a great run through this regional playoffs though, beating Veloce and Reciprocity. No one expected them to make this run. We hope we can see if they can continue to do this throughout the spring series, and I certainly hope they can, because it's been good to watch some of the Rocket League they've played, but they've made too many mistakes in this series, and against a team like Vitality, they will punish you, which is exactly what they've done. Vitality have not been on top form, but they will need to beat Dignitas in the final. But it's been a good series here to watch. The scoreline a bit unreflective of how close it was. Vitality take the series 4-1. Right guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.